Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this is probably the most exciting time of the month because this is when Tesla decides to drop discounts. So let's take a look at it, see what some of the better deals are out there and what could be coming up in the next few weeks. So we're going to jump into it, plus a variety of topics, plus a big Model 3 Highland dump of all the different rumors and even more designs. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, so let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description if you want to support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide. And shout out to my latest Patreon member. We got Casey, Larry. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for joining in. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. So let us take a look at this. So Tesla, I guess, recently updated this website, but I'm pretty sure this video was already here. So thank you for joining in. Thanks for the like button. But right here, we've got the Tesla website. And of course, there's 4 vehicles that you can buy right now: Model 3, Model Y, S, and X. But the Model 3 and the Model Y could be having an inventory problem, because taking a look at the inventory charts, the yellow line, or maybe this is like a green line right here on the right side, is Model Y inventory, and we are hitting new levels that we have not seen in the most recent months. Now up to 3,000 brand new Tesla Model Ys available for sale. And if we take away the Model S and Model X and just show the pink line, you can see that Model 3 inventory is also heading in a very interesting direction, and that interesting direction is a lot of vehicles. So the next question to ask is, when are discounts coming? Well, happy you asked, because right now discounts are here. We can see if we go to waitingfortesla.com, our favorite inventory site, and sort it in by only demo status, we can now see that there are 25 demo status vehicles available for sale. This is up from yesterday. There was only single digits as of yesterday. And now we can see $4,000 off, $3,300 off, $2,200 off, all across the board. So if you're looking for a deal on a Model 3, this is probably going to be the best time. And I would say your price strike range is going to be a $4,000 to $5,000 discount. And on top of that, if you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, you can get an extra $500 to $1,000 off, plus 3 months of full self-driving. So definitely check it out. Tesla referral code down below in the description. But you might be asking, what about Model Y? What about all the different Model Y discounts that could be out there, and what type of price range or what type of discount would that actually be at? Well, taking a look at our favorite site, waitingfortesla.com, you can see that we now have 29 demo status inventory that is out there with various discounts, and some of them are even higher than what we've seen in the past. You can see right here, we got $5,250 off. We've got $5,350 off. I mean, this one right here in New Jersey, it's got 3,000 miles on it. A 2023 white with black interior, 20-inch rims with a $5,350 discount. Actually, even better, because if you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, you get an extra $500 off. So definitely click on that Tesla referral code first, and then head on over to waitingfortesla.com. Figure out which vehicle you're interested in, like this. Another 2023 Tesla Model Y silver with black interior with a $5,150 discount. You can see, click it open. Oh, looks like it's already sold actually, because if that happens to you, this is where the vehicle is already sold, so you will not be able to take advantage and place a deposit. So definitely, stock this site, stay on it, and see which vehicles have big discounts. And you can see right now, if you can get a Tesla Model Y or Model 3 with a $5,000 plus discount, that would be the striking range if you're looking to get the best deal on a Tesla. But Let me know what your thoughts on it. Of course, there's a lot of new things coming out, not really for the Model Y, but certainly for the Model 3. We've got some rumors coming out with the Model 3 Highland, which we're going to go over in just a second. But right now, I would say $5,000 off if you need the Model Y, good deal, and $5,000 off for the Model 3. Debatable, right? If you need the car and you want the best possible price, it's really tough to kind of see what, which vehicle to actually get, because if you take a look at it, Model 3 long ranges are not essentially the same price as the Model Y, but pretty close. I mean, you can see we've sorted it down to only demos. The Model Y demo is $45,600 and the Model 3 long range is $42,500. So really close at the end of the day. I mean, yes, it's a $3,000 difference between the two, but some would argue that a $3,000 more or $3,000 difference is definitely justifiable to go from a Model 3 to a Model Y. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. Let's take a look to see really quickly if Model S's are getting bigger discounts with the demo status. And it does not look like it. Seems like $9,500 off, or actually even $10,500 if you use a Tesla referral code like the one down below in the description, is the maximum that you are going to get. But taking a look at it, demo status for Model X, not necessarily any bigger discount than $9,500 off. But Model Y, Model 3 certainly up there. If you are taking a look around, it seems like it is the end of the month already, and Tesla has dropped in demo status vehicles. So I've always recommended, if you are interested in getting the best possible deal, definitely to go to your local Tesla store, talk to a local Tesla associate and see if they can find you inventory that we don't necessarily see on the Tesla websites, to see if you can get a better deal. Plus, use a Tesla referral code, and be aware of that, because Tesla associates will not bring up the referral code. You have to bring it up with them to get that extra discount, just like the referral code in the description. But let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. Some of these credit unions are as low as 2.99% all the way up to sub 4%. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. But thanks for coming in, Paul, Larry, Sean, thanks for coming in. Paul, hopefully you're doing well. Larry, thank you. Thanks for the info. Keep up the great work. No, thank you, Larry. Thank you for supporting and being a Patreon member as well. Sean, good evening. Pick up my Model 3 Thursday. Was able to get an inventory model for $35,720 with referral. Can't wait to pick it up. That sounds like a great deal, Sean. Congrats to you. Enjoy it in good health. Definitely check out some of the delivery videos. And we've got Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description as well. So if you're interested in some fantastic accessories, we got 3D Mats USA for a premium floor mat for your Tesla. We got RIVIAN for interior accessories. We got Jawa for the best interior accessories, and also MAGBAK as well. But thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla referral code. Thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla discount codes in the description. And thank you to everybody that just comes in here, hits the like button, the comments, and also the subscribes as well. In this next topic, we're all waiting for this Model 3 Highland refresh, and every single day it seems like there are more and more leaks or rumors or something. So let's just go through what has, I guess, transpired in the last day. So if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Here is this post from Christopher Jungeon for re-highlighting it. It's from SF Tahoe or Amy. Model 3 Dimensions or the Highland seem to have been released, plus some other things. We've already heard about this in the past, but the Model 3 Highland is supposed to have ventilated / cooled seats, which that's a huge upgrade, especially because Model S and Model X currently have it. So it's bringing a feature that is, I guess, defined as luxury or really comfort to the Model 3. Even if it's an option, if it's $500 to $1,000, it's definitely worth it. Ventilated seats in, of course, places that are super toasty, like California, Arizona, maybe even Texas, and of course Florida. But Taking a look at this post, shout out to Zong on X. Tesla's new Model 3 is attracting a lot of attention. Really, is it? Quote, and Tesla is preparing for its production capacity for the upcoming sales explosion. Sources familiar with the matter have told us that Tesla's new Model 3 will be delivered at the end of September in order to ensure the supply of production capacity. The battery production line in phase 1 of the Shanghai factory, which has been shut down, is also scheduled to resume production in September. At present, part of the production line personnel is sectioned back to work. There are also lost, if not clear, to how much the final recovery. The source is 36KR. So we've been hearing this a lot, that this Model 3 refresh Highland is supposed to be coming out in September. And also, of course, with that, there's going to be a lot of demand. Here's another tweet from Zong. Word on the street is that the Tesla Model 3 turn signal controls are integrated into the steering wheel and shifting gears is done through the screen. So this is exactly how the Model S is currently. And also the Model X. So that's really no surprise. We've actually seen this same leak before in the past as well. So really makes a lot of sense. It's going to be looking just like this with no turn signals. So sorry if you like turn signals, but what I can tell you is we do have a Model X and we had the Model S and then the Model Y and the Model 3 beforehand. Once you get used to this setup, you'll never really want those turn signals again. And of course, the one thing is definitely weird is the drive and reverse on the screen where you swipe up and then swipe back. But once you get used to it again, you certainly don't want to go back to it. So this seems to makes sense because they're trying to reduce costs on materials, because this is the interior spy shot that we saw a while ago. Shout out to Christopher, in which the turn signals weren't necessarily there and the shifting was most likely done on the screen. So I could easily see that being the case. Here's another thing that just popped up that is Model 3 Highland related. Seems like there's high temperature testing going on in Xinjiang, China, which we have not seen this in the United States. And I think the only other video we saw was the older Model 3 in Dubai, which we have no idea when that actually came out. But of course, here are the dimensions as reviewed on that first post. You can see it's a little bit longer, slightly lower, a bit longer, and probably at the end of the day, more aggressive. We've got the Model S. If you haven't seen it, Model S is a very, very aggressive car in terms of the stance of it, the lowered ability because of the air suspension. And so if the Model 3 comes out to be similar to that, it is going to look very, very, very nice. Here's another post from Wuwa. According to news, on August 25th, Tesla Shanghai factory conducted a full-day production test for the new Model 3. The new Model 3 has been sent to relevant departments for testing and is waiting for release from the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology. So it feels like we're getting close. Of course, Tesla has been very tight-lipped about this, and also Elon also pretty tight-lipped. So we'll see what's actually going to be happening. Of course, there's another post from Tesla North talking about how the Model 3 refresh is set to deliver in September. So it seems like a lot of different things. Maybe this is probably the worst kept secret or worst kept rumor that is going to be happening, but it seems like everything is pointing to September. And on top of that, everything is pointing to a Tesla China release in September. So sorry to everybody for the US, but it looks like China is going to get it first, and then it might trickle down to an order page or some sort of order event to the US. So we've said it in the past, but it seems like Tesla US is focusing on the Tesla Cybertruck delivery, which makes a lot of sense. And then Tesla China Shanghai is focusing on the Model 3 Highland delivery. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Tap below in the description, the Patreon link, support the channel, and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check out Patreon link down below in the description. But thanks for coming in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. If you're just joining in, Tesla has dropped demo inventory discounts onto their websites. So if this is the time, if you're looking to buy a car today, if you don't care about Highland, if you don't care about Project Juniper or anything like that, if you want the best deal on a Tesla with a $5,000 off discount, maybe even more if you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, then this is the time to get a $5,000 plus discount on a Model 3 or a Model Y. And on top of that, for anybody that's a California buyer, it seems like we've got some screenshots that the CVRP program is going to be taking or stopping applications on September 6th. So you're kind of in a catch-22. Just a little bit of a PSA. It looks like you must buy the vehicle and supply for this CVRP program, which could be $2,000 to $7,500 before September 6th. So don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get that extra $500 to $1,000 off. So you click it open, then head on over to Waiting for Tesla, sorted by California, and then you can figure out which vehicle looks interesting to you, and make sure you get a $4,000 to $5,000 discount. But it is unfortunate that it looks like CVRP is running out of money, but I guess now all things have to be coming to an end. All right, water break. Let's see. Aaron, thanks for coming in. Hi, Dennis. Do you plan on trading in your Y for a Highland? So actually, we had the Model 3, sold it for a Model Y, then sold the Model Y for an S, and then sold the S for a Model X. So we're actually in a Model X right now. And yeah, it's a good question. Like, I certainly feel like once we all see this Model 3 Highland for whatever it is in the near future, I am definitely going to have some FOMO, and I'm going to want to have it because of all the different features that they're going to release with it. I mean, fingers crossed. And so it is going to be tough to not just try and like hit the buy button on it. We don't need a second car, but we could use a second car. Cristiano USA, looks nice. I am like, thumbs up, nice. Only 45K for Model Y. This is in USA. Yes, $45,000 Model Y plus the $500 referral credit that you can get by using a referral code like the one down below in the description, plus the $7,500 federal tax credit, plus a $2,000 CVRP for the California. Of course, there's many other states that have incentives, so you can really get this Model Y or Model 3 with massive discounts. Johnson, why don't they just the MSRP, drop the MSRP? Well, I think what happened is when they did that way back when, a few months ago, they probably got a lot of flack from banks for financing, because adjusting values like that for vehicles on the fly can do a lot of damage. And so that's why they've reverted to this model and not change the value of the MSRP, but change the value of the purchase price, because that's essentially how every other auto manufacturer sells their vehicles, and doesn't really change the value of the vehicle because MSRP stays constant, but the prices, the actual prices of what you actually pay, are changing and fluctuating from that. So that's probably why they just changed the price of the vehicle and not the MSRP valuation of the vehicle. In this next topic, it seems like we've got more designs of the Model 3 refresh. So let's take a look at it, because this is a new look, a new improved sleek look. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Gitzao. He posted this, or they posted this. We've got some sleek, nice new renders of what this Model 3 Highland is supposed to look like. And a lot of people, or not a lot of people, there's been some people that have speculated, or at least one Tesla employee that we have no idea who it was, said yesterday that this is pretty close and really no difference. So this looks sleek. I mean, it kind of still does look like the original or existing Model 3, but the full front bumper is really enhanced. We've got some more photos from yesterday. In case you missed it, we got a silver one, which what we talked about, there's this huge bumper area that if they took away this front license plate, it would look pretty massive and big. We've got this red one that we just take a look at, and then now a black one, which I kind of like the red one now. I mean, this shot from the front, I mean, you could put like a different bumper on here and it would look really, really nice at the end of the day. But really cool stuff to see some new design renders that people are speculating on what it will look like. And of course, it looks super sleek. But Shout out to Cybertruck420. This was a new tweet or a new post that he posted because there has been talks that there is going to be lighted rear lights on the rear bumper, a Model S-like diffuser, and illuminated reflector. So here's a new render that he made or they made. You can see we've got the diffuser at the bottom right here, lighted up LED bumper lights on the bumper, and of course the taillights that were, I guess, rumored to be spotted before in the past. But we can see right here the difference between two of the bumpers, the model version 1 and the version 2. And then this is the post where Shao Tissue on X posted that they just saw the rear bumper parts of the Highland. For some reason, they can't post the picture, but quote, "It's just like the Model S. I can't even see the difference between them." So I really like this style on the Model S, and it's not really on the Model X. It's more so on the Model S. You can see we've got a nice lipped diffuser that comes up a little bit. We've got two reflector markers, but supposedly these are going to be lighted on the Model 3, and definitely a really nice look. So here's an adjusted version of that same design aspects that Dominic Cybertruck420 was able to render, and you can see it looks very similar to the Model S. We've got a raised lip right here with the diffuser, two lighted rear bumper lights, plus a bottom diffuser on the rear of it, but really sleek. I really can't wait to see what this Model 3 Highland is going to be looking like, and it looks very sporty at the end of the day. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the next topic, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you support the channel, and there's a variety of benefits, but some of them include actually scheduling a call with me where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which is the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. All right, water break. But thanks for coming in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for all the like buttons, the comments, everything. We are probably going to do, we still have to figure out, we have not done a giveaway this month. We are going to do a giveaway, that's for sure. Maybe on the last Friday of this month. Let me take a look at, well, actually, there's no Friday of this month. This is the next Friday. I guess we'll just have to do a giveaway. Maybe we'll do it on a different day, like a Wednesday, so we can start hyping it up tomorrow and then ramp it up to a Wednesday from now. But we're going to be giving away something. I just need to figure out what, but we got to do at least one giveaway every single month to give back to all of you out there. Well, thanks for coming in. But December, we're definitely going to do a ton of giveaways. I want to do something big to give back to all of you that come in here, support, hit the like button and everything. In this next topic, a little bit of a PSA, but now there's the ultimate way to secure your Tesla. And I really like this post, and it got me thinking because I do leave my Tesla in certain areas sometime with the key in the car so that someone else can drive it for whatever reason. And so this got me thinking. So I like this post. We're going to highlight it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to the Cybertruck guy. Quote, "Just noticed that Tesla added an option to remotely disable your vehicle from anywhere right on your phone. Quote, left a key in the car or found out it was stolen, anchor your Tesla to the asphalt with a pin." Added in June with the latest version 2023.20. And what this is in your Tesla app now. Once you've updated, you can remotely toggle pin to drive, which essentially locks your vehicle to the ground as said from this post. But basically what this is once you turn this on, depending on wherever your vehicle is, that driver or the the person trying to get into the vehicle has to input the pin that you selected to drive the vehicle. And this makes a lot of sense. You can essentially just leave your vehicle unlocked wherever it is as long as there's nothing in it, because then people, if they get in, they cannot drive it, even if they have the card, unless they have the pin. So really cool stuff. Makes me a lot think, because we do park the vehicle outside and maybe the people can spoof that key, whatever it is. We've seen those videos where people use like responders to like drop the key as far as possible from the inside to the outside, whatever. And so having this pin required at all times might be a good idea to just add that extra layer of safety. And it got me thinking, like, if I do leave the vehicle from wherever, I can add this as an extra enhanced security point. So let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know if there's other places or other use cases that you have used with vehicle pin, and really cool to see that Tesla has now been able to made this so you can remotely do this whenever you want and not just turning it on and off while you're in the car. But let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link to support the channel, so definitely check it out if you're interested. Juan, thanks for coming in. Just joining late. No worries. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. But if you're just joining in, welcome. Tesla has dropped demo discounted inventory. Now there are at least 25 vehicles or 29 vehicles for the Model 3 and 28 vehicles for the Model Y. So, of course, Model Y, $5,000 discounts galore. Some even as high as $5,300 off. Of course, stack this with a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, and get an extra $500 to $1,000 off. So what you got to do first is click open the referral code in the description first, then head on over to Waiting for a Tesla, find a vehicle that you're interested in, click the reserve button, make sure you get this green check mark to show that you got the referral code applied so you can get your extra $500 to $1,000 off. And if you're in California, it seems like we're in a catch-22. So CVRP, we've got some screenshots that show that the program is stopping applications by September 6th. So yes, it could be $2,000 for you. Yes, it could be $7,500. So it seems like this, if you're looking to get this program, it seems like right now is the best time to try and transact. Get the referral code discount, get the CVRP, get the inventory $5,000 discount, because the next time we're probably not going to see this at least until the end of next month. So we're in this 1 week time frame where there's going to be more demo discounted vehicles popping up like this, where it might make a lot of sense for you to try and stack all these different discounts. Paul, in addition to the pin, it would be hilarious to limit the top speed to 5 miles an hour. Yeah, remotely, right? That would be kind of cool. I guess you can do this here, right, within the app. I'm not sure if you could change the speed from here. It seems like you might be able to with this triple dot mode, but that would be super interesting. But thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. It's going to be a pretty interesting time as we get to the end of the month. Thanks for all the subscribes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.